feeling okay?
Rawr!
What's going on? Do you need some medicine?
Rawr!
Excedrin?
Rawr! Rawr!
I'm not sure what's going on.
Rawr! I don't know if that's where you're supposed to put the stethoscope. Rawr! Hi, everybody. We're not actors, as you can see. We do play actors on Broadway, but we're not actually actors. This is the Halloween session. We're off to a ridiculous start, as usual. And, oh, thank you. I'm just going to kind of explain what's going on here. Well, I don't know what Chris is doing to me right now, but, well, maybe he's acting out a tune? Are you acting out a tune?
What? No.
Oh. Well, I don't know what's going on over there, but you can guess what Chris is acting out as, though he claims not to be, as we're starting up here. I'm actually not a tune. I'm dressed up as Avocado, or I wanted to be dressed up as Avocado, except I went looking for a Diplodocus costume, and I could only find Stegosaurus costume, which is okay because Stegosaurus is my nickname, so I know it's a little hard to see in the camera, but I've got my Stegosaurus spikes. What are those called?
Chiral plates.
Chiral plates. Very good. Mm-hmm. Well, you're a doctor, so you should know.
Yeah.
And I do have a tail here, but I have to sit on it because we have limited space here for playing tunes. So happy Halloween Eve. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. You don't look like you're feeling okay.
Oh, well, I'm a dinosaur.
Maybe you should have a cup of tea.
Oh, that sounds really nice, actually.
Do you want a cup of tea?
I would love a cup of tea because I'm feeling a little hot right now.
Great.
So while you're doing that, I'll keep telling these folks what's going on. So this is the Mary O's virtual session, and usually on our Halloween session, we all gather at Mary O's in the East Village, and we dress as tunes. And this is the 6th annual time that we've done it this year. Every year we've done it has gotten more amazing. People spend their whole years planning their costumes. A certain someone named Bob Armistead often has pneumatics involved in his costumes. Oh, thank you. This will make me feel much better.
Yeah, here, enjoy that tea.
Thank you. As I'm feeling a little sick.
Because you're sick, so you might
I might feel better
drink
with
tea when you're sick.
I'm feeling better now.
Oh, good.
I'm feeling better. So we have moved the session online. We're not sure how this is going to go because we've never done it online. And usually when we're in person, you have the whole 2 hours to look at everybody's costume and decide what they are by the end, which we don't this year. And so it's going to be a little weird, but thanks for bearing with us. And also thank you to everybody who has sent in pictures and video of your costumes. We have a ton, and they are great.
So good.
They are great.
Yeah.
So as usual, if you need any more information about what the heck is going on, you can go down in the description. Primary two things are make sure you get on the mailing list because especially for the last few months of 2020, a schedule is going to be potentially somewhat strange. So just get on the mailing list so we can let you know what the schedule is. And contributions, this whole thing is run based on contributions, which is above the doctor's head, the good doctor over there, who has cured me because I was feeling sick and then he gave me some tea. Hint, hint. So, yes.
Oh, the tune has been guessed.
Oh, who guessed it?
Elena Smith.
Oh, perfect. When sick is a tea you want. Yes.
Is a tea you want. That
is what Chris is dressed up as. That's our first costume of the night. I learned that tune from Isaac Alderson when I was about 16 years old. One of my favorites. Anyways, yes, please contribute if you can. We are moving now to our original model of having leaders and guests. Mm-hmm. Those sessions are more expensive for us to run because there are more folks that we pay. So if you are able to contribute, that will help us keep this thing going through 2020. I hope we don't have to do it in 2021, but we'll see. We'll keep it going as long as...
It's looking like we might.
It's looking like we might, but yes, we hope to keep it as long as you guys want us to keep doing it. So, moving right along. We have... they guessed our costume, I guess, so we could play the tune now. What do you think?
Yeah, we could play the set.
Cool. Oh, and I should mention here that Avocado also is playing along tonight. Now, Avocado got on the dinosaur internet, which we don't have access to.
DinoWeb.
DinoWeb.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Okay, yeah. And ordered a costume. Now, the costume that Avocado ordered was a dinosaur costume because Avocado wanted to dress up as a dinosaur. But this is what Dino Amazon sent to Avocado.
That is not a dinosaur costume.
No.
That is a shark costume.
It's a shark. Now, sharks probably were around during Dinosaur Age. But Avocado now is dressed as a shark, and I'm dressed as a dinosaur. So there you go. That's what happened.
But Avocado really wanted to be twinsies with Caitlin.
Yes, and we both feel very snuggly and quite hot actually in our costumes here. Okay, so let's get started here. Now, despite the silliness that's going on, this is still a play along session.
Yes.
So make sure you have your instruments out. And this first set contains couple of tunes. The first one is just the usual Mario's starting tune, which is My Darling Asleep. Mm-hmm. And then we'll go into the Diplodocus, which I can't believe the Diplodocus hasn't been played on the session yet. But it's going to happen right now. That's tuned by Liz Carroll. And then the third one, of course, is Chris's tune, When Sick Is At Tea You Want, 2 times each. And we're going to try to maintain our reasonable speeds going forward.
Very reasonable.
Forever on this. We're going to try. We can't make any guarantees, but we're going to try.
Right.
Okay. Here we go. I haven't tried playing in this yet, so who knows how this is going to work. All right. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, happy Halloween. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was great. Excellent. Well, I can report that it is possible. Whoa, my head fell off. Okay. It is possible to play in the Stegosaurus outfit. It's just really hot.
Excellent news.
We just got back to New York from Alaska, where we were for 3 months. You might recognize our apartment at the corner of our apartment. And it's full on winter in Alaska now. Snow, lots of snow on the ground. And in Fairbanks, when we left, it was around 10 or 15 degrees.
Yes. We had to plug the car in.
We had to plug the car in. And
which is a real thing. You might not know, but it's a thing you have to do. And it's not an electric car.
No.
The regular car.
No.
Yeah.
Had you ever encountered plugging in your car before Alaska?
I was aware of it, but I don't think I had ever had to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that is something you have to do. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, the heat. It's actually quite warm now in New York.
Yeah.
40 or 50 or something.
Yeah, it's balmy.
Balmy. I'm like sweating in here.
Well, you are wearing a
I am wearing
Stegosaurus
onesie.
Yeah.
Okay, moving promptly along. So before we get to your pictures, I just want to show you what it used to be like, and hopefully will be like at some point in the future at Mary O's. So we have a little clip. I showed this before, but I want to show it again. This is Halloween from 2 years ago. I can't remember. Anyways, here we go.
Last year.
Who did that?
I don't know.
So you can see there were always. Oh yeah, that was last year because you were dressed as Bird in the Bush.
Yeah.
Yes. So we usually had like 30 people or so at least come to the Halloween.
It's extravagant.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we can't do that, but we're gonna do it again in 1 year.
Yes.
Here are some other pictures from the last few years. This is a group picture. Why are those people standing so close together?
That looks dangerous.
You can come back and examine all those costumes later. Okay, this is Brenda Castles and Katie Linan. You might guess that they were also Bird in the Bush.
But they pulled it off way better than I did.
It was a two-person costume.
Two-person costume, yeah.
What else do we have here?
Oh, yes. Bob as Toon Pal.
Bob is being Toon Pal in this. Did he have some sort of mechanical element to this? I can't remember.
I don't remember if he did.
Bob
I think he had something that was like
a recorded thing?
He had a recorded thing, yeah. That he would play back.
Bob often has the most technologically advanced costumes.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have... it was also our 5th anniversary session. It was a combination session last year.
Yeah.
So Mary made this beautiful frame that we could stand behind, and there we have few folks you might recognize, like Clifford, the big red dog.
Clifford's a frequent appearance.
Yes. Oh, who is this? Who is this cute young man?
John Redmond here. I forget the costume. It was...
I think it was Musical Priest. Or it might have been Father Kelly's.
I thought it was Father something. But
Father Kelly's?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's here. He can tell us who it was.
Yes, he can tell us.
This is Chris and I. I am dressed up as the Portal of the Kelp. As you can see, I usually go pretty crazy with my costumes, and that's Chris as the Bird in the Bush. Chris brought our resident pigeon as the bird that lived in the bush. Toast. And this is from a previous year that I went as... Nobody got this costume because it really does not make any sense. That I went dressed as Love at the Endings. And was that all we had?
Good one, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I asked the Mario's folks to send in pictures from years past. Well, I got about 100 pictures, and we didn't get to put them all on. I was thinking I might take some of the best ones though and throw them up on the Mario's soundboard, which is tune.supply/sounds, so that you can examine them and reminisce about years past and years future, where we will do this again. Okay. So here's how this is going to work.
Can you reminisce about years future?
I can. Can you?
I don't know. I usually premonice about years future.
Oh, you premonice. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll premonice about next year's Halloween costumes. Okay, so you were all promised prizes. Don't you worry. I have prizes covered. Now, what usually happens at Mario's is, and this is real, and it's a tradition. Yep. I go to the closest deli to my apartment, wherever I'm living, and buy about 10 of the strangest, silliest things I can find at the deli.
Yep.
That's usually what happens. And then they are handed out randomly to the best costumes. And by best, there's no like technical definition. It's just whatever myself or Mimi or Bob, whoever is being the judge, thinks are the best costumes. Now, we can't do that because we're not in person. But I have collected up a bunch of prizes here. that you can see behind me. We've got some Alaska, you guys are not going to like this, kelp salsa.
It's better than the pickles.
It's better than the pickles.
It's really, it just tastes like normal salsa.
They don't trust us with any Alaska products, but we do have some smoked silver salmon in a jar. You know, jar salmon is the best thing ever.
Very valuable.
We have some salmon jerky, some Alaska hot sauce, which is really good, whole bunch of Alaska chocolates, and a tasting box from the same company, CD of mine, and we have a 2021 moose calendar produced by the Anchorage Daily News.
Very valuable.
Yes, very valuable. So those are the prizes, and they are just going to be awarded kind of indiscriminately at whatever moment we feel like we want to award them. Yes. Basically, that's how it's going to work. But here's the thing. If you get called out as a prize winner, you got to send us your mailing address to tunes@tune.supply. Otherwise, we cannot get your prize to you, okay? And I am not going to be able to keep track of all of this while we're doing this. It's just us running the show. So make sure.
Believe it or not, we don't have like 6 producers.
No, we just have 3. No, I'm joking. We have 0. Avocado's our producer, and he or she is not very useful for such things as writing because no thumbs.
Right.
Anyways, so if you win the prize, please send us your mailing address and your name to tunes@tune.supply. Okay, good. So I'll tell you when the contests are happening, and you can enter. Also, please feel free, whenever you see any costume on screen, start telling us what you think the name of that costume is. Whether it's a picture or a video or whatever it is, just put it in the comments, and we will try to keep an eye on those so we can award some prizes. Okay. Oh, and there's 3 grand prizes at the end. I didn't tell you about this.
No.
Okay, 3 grand prizes. The first prize is scones from Mary on us. So you'll have to tell us your address. You have to be in the U.S. And we and we will order some scones for you to come to your house through Mary's scone website. And the second and third prize are $35 gift certificates to Tune Supply. So you could either get a T-shirt, any of the T-shirts, or one of our personalized gift performances.
Yeah.
We don't, not from us. You get to pick what you want. Anyways, so those are the 3 grand prizes. They will be decided by a vote, which you all will be doing. So near the end, we'll give you a link in the chat, and you will go and vote for whoever you want. And you can vote for as many people as you want. You can vote for everybody.
It's very unscientific.
It's very unscientific, but you got to stay until near the end because we're going to put the link in the comments, and you'll vote for who had the best costume. Whew. Okay.
All right.
I think that's it. We're ready to get to the music now.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first up, we've got Mari Black joining us again, and I was very excited that Mari had a costume, and part of the costume, I've been waiting like years to do this to you, Chris. Part of the costume involves this. Oh no, this is going to be a mess to clean up.
Yep.
Anyways, okay, so Mari does have a costume that she's wearing. She is not playing the name of the costume. You guys should go ahead and guess the costume that she is wearing. And put it in the chat.
All right.
Okay, have fun.
You know it must be the Halloween session when someone comes on camera with a garden tool and bread strapped to their head. Hi everybody, I'm Mari Black. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, where clearly we take our silly Halloween costumes very seriously. I'll give you a couple minutes to ponder what tune all of this might be representing, but in the meantime, let's play a set together. I thought I'd bring some of my favorite session reels to play with you today. Let's start out with the Salamanca reel in D, a classic. We'll go to the super groove and toss the feathers in E minor. And we'll finish up with one of my favorites, the glorious Maudabawn Chapel by Ed Reevy. The A section's in G, and the B section is in E minor. There you go. See if you can keep a straight face playing with somebody with edibles stapled to the side of their head. It's not staples. No Maris were harmed in the making of this set. Yet. 1, 2, 3. Did you guess it yet? Good luck.
Woo! 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 Oh, we were off to a good start there.
Yeah.
So somebody did win the contest, and this is deserving of a prize,
It is.
first prize of the night. And Nicholas Fitzgerald guessed Mari's costume, which is Rakish Paddy.
Mhm.
Very good. And
Very clever.
somebody else, was it who said that they wanted to name it "Don't Rake My Buns"?
I don't know who said that.
That's great.
That was a good one, though.
Very clever.
Yeah.
And alternate tune names are accepted
Yes.
and encouraged if you would like to rename the tunes or think of some other name for the costume. Okay, so usually when I do my Mario's tune for Halloween, it's extremely involved, as you know. It
Yep.
involves a lot of different parts.
Indeed.
It takes a long time to put together, and then it's really hard to get to. I have to get in a cab with all these
Right.
accoutrements. It's really difficult. This year we just got back from Alaska, so I didn't have time to put those together. So what we're doing instead is a whole bunch of small costumes that are just made up of a few parts. You saw 2 of them already, and this is my second one. Okay, it just consists of these 2 things and me. That's the costume. So while you guys are thinking about what I am here, this is really hard. It might be too punny, actually. It's really
very
punny.
punny.
Super punny.
Well, 2 out of 3 parts are actually puns.
Yes. That's true. Okay, so while you're thinking about what tune I am, right now we are going to go to our first of 4 community segments where we show your pictures and videos. We are going to award some prizes at some point, and then also keep track of the ones that are your favorites so you can vote at the end. You can even write them on a piece of paper if you want to be really serious about this.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got our first video of the night. Angela Botzer, here we go. Got that right away.
Yes,
cup of tea.
Well done, Peter.
We were trying to figure out how those cups are attached to her. I hope they're not earrings because it makes my ears hurt. I hope they're attached to her glasses, maybe.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
She wanted us to say that she was having trouble balancing the delicate teacups and playing at the same time.
Right, she was very careful to not break the fancy teacups. So.
Yes, and I want to say before we go any farther that I am extremely, I don't know what the word is, proud is the word that I come up with. I'm not sure if that's right, but amazed and proud of everybody who sent in videos because I know that it's difficult to make videos of yourself. I hate doing it and I do it for a living.
Yes.
So to everybody who sent one in,
thank you.
Thank you, and lots of extra credit points.
Yes.
And we will buy you as many drinks as you want when we can do that. If you send in a video, not you, TJ. You didn't send in a video. Okay, so somebody came very close. Oh, Christine got it.
No, I think the Feenies got it.
But they only got Donegal. They didn't get the whole thing. I think Christine got the whole thing.
It might be a.
Oh, did they get it? Don Eagle. Yeah. Okay. Don Eagle Less. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody send in your address there. Who is involved there? Christine and the Feenies, and we'll send you something. Don Eagle Lass. Was my tune. Okay, that was stupid. Let's move on. Okay. Next video from Diane and Don McIntyre.
Okay.
trying to see who
That
got
was
it
it,
first. Quick ending. Okay, I think it was Michael Eskin.
Michael Eskin has gotten it, right?
Who
Right in
got
the
that
bush.
one.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now these are not prize winning yet because we're only doing prizes on the really hard ones.
Right.
And that was brilliant, but not hard yet. Okay, so Michael Eskin, congratulations. Bird in the Bush. Diane and Don, that was really excellent. Really excellent. Okay, now we have
pictures, right?
Some pictures, yeah. There's more videos, but we're going to space them out. So first picture here.
This is a two-part submission.
Yes,
actually.
okay.
Yeah. So here's part 1 and part 2.
Okay, we're going to go through all these quickly, come back to us, and then you can think about them
Should
for a
we say
minute.
the names?
Oh, yeah, the names of the people.
The people,
Yeah, go for it.
So this is Elena Smith.
Okay.
Okay, here's number 2. Andrea Stewart.
Got some pledge there. Okay.
Good. This is, I don't know how to pronounce these names.
I think it's Aidan.
Aidan and Gabby.
From County
they're
Derry.
From County Derry. Oh, they wanted to give a shout out to their fiddle teacher as well.
Johnny Murphy.
Johnny Murphy.
Yeah. Okay,
This
this
is a
one's
good one,
really
clever.
brilliant.
Yeah, I like
it's
this
really
one.
brilliant. Okay, so,
Good.
yep.
And then Heidi, I don't have a last name down, but this is Heidi.
Yes. Okay, she's got some sort of animal there. It looks
Yeah.
like a cat, but it might not be a cat.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Let's
that's it.
let's go and look in the comments and see if anybody got any of those. Let's see here. Broken Pledge, good. Kathleen got that. That's excellent. Any other ones? The other ones were harder, actually.
These are tough ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go back to
Let's
them?
go back through and we'll tell you what the names of these ones are. Okay, so
here's the first one again. This is a two-parter from Elena Smith.
this is the Soup Dragon.
Soup Dragon.
Which
Very
was played by
clever.
Katie McNally on one of our
Yes,
earlier...
it was one of the first
sessions.
sessions.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Then this is Andrea Stewart, the Brooklyn Pledge.
Yes,
That
and
was
Kathleen
guessed, right?
got that one. Yeah, good.
Great.
Okay.
And Aidan and Gabby, right?
Yes, somebody just got it. Sarah
Well
Pearl got
done,
it.
Sarah Pearl.
Okay, Sarah, that is one of the ones that we're giving a prize for.
Prize
So
winning.
send us your address. We'll send you something. Munster Buttermilk.
Monster Buttermilk.
Monster Buttermilk.
Monster.
Very
did
good.
it. Okay.
Okay.
And this one again from Heidi. This is clever, actually.
It's very clever.
This is the Fox Hunter's reel, and you can see that she has the fox here in,
Yes.
in the foreground.
Yes. Did
Good,
anybody get
was
that
it,
one?
right?
Nope.
No.
Great. Okay.
Okay, that's
So-
our first
Yes.
set of submissions.
And first prize there from we're gonna do one prize per community segment. Sarah Pearl, that was you. So I know I have your address somewhere, but send it to me just so I can select a prize for you. Also, if you did want to request a prize from the prize shelf, you can. First come, first served. This is the prize shelf right here. Okay, great. So let's go on to our next set.
Right.
This is a set that you can play along with again. We are going to introduce the first of 6 guest artists tonight.
Yes.
Well, first 2,
We are-
I guess. And
You're rife with guest artists.
I know,
tonight.
this is so great. I'm glad we're back to
Exciting.
having like a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
guests. I was getting tired of myself, but not you, of course.
Oh, that's very
Just
nice.
myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marta and Devin allude to 2 tunes right at the start here, and if you want to guess what those 2 tunes are that they're alluding to, go ahead and do that, and then they'll go into a set which you can play along with after that. Okay, have fun.
Devin,
What?
come on, wake up.
Why?
We have to play tunes. It's
Oh,
time for
no.
the Mario's session.
I feel like a tune myself. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm a tune. I'm drowsy. That's the problem. I would love to do that, but the problem is I'm drowsy.
You're going to have to do it now.
No, I was
Wake
up all
up.
night
Come on.
practicing my scales and C. So
That's not true.
Practicing my arpeggios and vibrato. And
Yeah?
I can't do this. Wait.
You have to do this
It's
now.
for Mario's
Come on.
session?
Yes, it's for Mario's session.
If it's for
They're
the
waiting
Mario's
you right
session,
now.
I'll do it.
Yes.
I just need
Okay.
one thing. This actually makes me think of a tune as well. This wonderful caffeinated beverage I have to
Okay.
deal with over here.
We'll allow it.
This makes me excited for playing tunes. If I could just have a bit of this traditional beverage that is caffeinated and makes me think of a tune and is often drunk in Ireland, as a matter of fact. Whoops. Oh, not
really
quite
are-
with it yet.
You really are drowsy.
There we go. Yeah, I'm drowsy.
You're kind of moving vigorously for such a
Wait.
drowsy
Pardon?
individual.
Yeah.
Yeah. and
Oh, well, I'm
using the
excited.
horn.
I'm excited to be back doing the Mario's session. And as soon as this bad boy here, this cup of caffeinated tune, finishes steeping, then I'm going to take a sip of it. But in the meantime, why don't we play some tunes?
Okay.
I'll tell you what I was dreaming about. I was dreaming about Miss Monaghan. I hope
Okay.
you're not offended by that. And I was dreaming about the concert reel.
Okay.
And I was dreaming about Farrell O'Gara as well. So let's play those three. All right, Miss Monaghan in D, concert reel in A minor, and Farrell O'Gara also in D. All right, and this one goes out to all of our students. So here we go.
All right.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Oh my god.
Caitlin, what are you wearing?
Well, I got cold,
Oh,
which is not true. I got cold, and I'm now another tune. But while you're guessing what tune I am now, and Chris is not a tune now. He's
I'm just wearing my Tune Splash shirt.
his new Tune Splash shirt.
Yes.
But while you're guessing what I am here, I'm glad I'm wearing deodorant because I'm getting really hot today.
I'm glad you're wearing deodorant too.
We are going to show you a photo that is not for the tune dressed as a tune night, but it's really cool. A few weeks ago at this session, we played bingo. You might remember we did it twice, but the first time we played bingo, the prize was a small gold nugget, a real gold nugget from Chicken, Alaska.
Yep.
And the person who won it was actually a student of Marta's, right?
Yes.
Or Devin's, or both of theirs?
Both of them, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we sent him the gold nugget, and he sent us a picture back with him holding the gold nugget. So we wanted to show you. Now, I realize this doesn't look very impressive, because if a gold nugget was big enough that you could see it in that vial, it would be worth
We would actually not be able to
$1,000.
afford it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this gold nugget is worth a little bit of money, but
Yeah.
That is Phelan, right?
Yep.
And Oisin, we think.
Okay.
Marta, tell us if we're pronouncing Oisin's name wrong, but we're really glad that they got their gold nuggets.
Yes.
And also extremely glad that they played, and it worked out really well since they were students of the guests that night.
Yes.
And I think they might be watching tonight. So hello there, if you are. Thanks for playing bingo. We'll do that again at some point. Oh my God, I'm so hot.
Okay, your costume has been guessed a number of times.
Oh,
it looks
great.
like Peter Rahill was the first
Great.
guesser.
Okay, so
has he already guessed one though?
he did, but he didn't win a prize, and this is a prize.
Oh, great.
So Peter Rahill, send us your address.
Wins the prize.
My intention here was actually I was going to get like, oh my God, I'm so hot. I was going to get like 10 apples to give to Chris, like this, so he has to drop them on the floor. But I went to the store, and now we're back in New York, where things cost $1 million at the store, and I could only afford 3 apples because they're Honey Crisps. And I'm going to tell you a secret about Chris. That was an amazing look on your face. The secret
Not sure
about
what's about to happen.
The secret about Chris is that he is an apple snob.
Well, okay, I grew up in apple country in Washington, so we always only had the freshest, crunchiest, most delicious apples.
Yes, and I respect that, because I am a salmon snob.
And a carrot snob.
And a carrot snob, because I grew up in salmon land,
Right.
Alaska. So I respect that he's an apple snob. But if you ever get Chris an apple, just make sure it's the best one. It has to be very crunchy.
Yeah.
That's the defining feature.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
The crunchiest possible.
Yeah. So Honey Crisp is good to go.
Spectacular apple.
Whew, okay, I'm taking this
Great.
off because I'm hot. I still have the dinosaur on my legs too, so it's quite warm. Okay, so
Peter
let's go.
Rahill has selected the Alaska chocolate.
Now there's a whole
There's
bunch
a selection, so I guess we'll pick one out.
Yeah, we'll pick one out, or you can tell us your general chocolate flavors that you like. Okay, so we're going to move on to segment number 2 of your community contributions. We are again going to start with 2 videos. The first one is from Kathleen Ferraro. This is one of my favorites. Okay, here we go. Okay, now these ones are not prize ones. This is just you guys go ahead and guess. And actually, Peter Rahill guessed that correctly, and he already got a prize, so that works out. He guessed Fox Hunters.
Mm-hmm. Heidi Brubaker also has guessed it.
Yes, a couple of people, and somebody else did. I think Michael Eskin maybe as well. And I actually just wanted to say one other thing. We realize that there's a delay on the internet just generally, and for some of you the delay is longer than others. Somebody was saying, how are you guys typing so fast?
Right.
In the comments, and that's part of it. We will try to I don't know how to fix that actually to make it fairer.
Don't know.
Okay, well, we're aware that some people's internet is slower than others. Having just come from no internet land, we understand. Okay, so that was excellent. I also want to announce, just for people who might be winning prizes, Sarah Pearl has already claimed the salmon in a jar. Here. We could take down the things that have been claimed
we could.
later. Okay,
Yeah.
So let's go to our second video from this segment. This is from Kelly Manley.
Woohoo!
Oh, I love. This is my favorite night
That
of
was a good
Mario's.
one. Hag with the money. Christine got it.
Christine, good.
All right.
Okay, so we're not awarding prizes for guessing. We are going to award one prize between the two of us. We're going to judge
Yes.
from these costumes.
Right.
Whichever person had the best costume. Okay, so we've got 3 pictures in this segment. First one is from Kirksey McIntosh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this one took us a little bit to figure out,
We
actually.
did. Yeah.
So take a look at that. See what she's got on her back.
Mhm.
Okay.
What she's got in her hand.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Next.
Next,
This
we've
is
got
Laurie Adams.
yes, and this one she had a really good description actually, which we'll save for when we say what it is. She's got
Okay.
some sepia tone on there. That's
Uh-huh,
nice.
nice.
Okay.
Filtered for Instagram.
Oh my God, this
This is a good one. This is really good.
So good.
This is from Maggie McCauley, Rogan's sister.
Let's
And
just leave it for just like
Yeah.
5 seconds because
Once you get it,
it's
you'll love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the camera and just give a little doom 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 doom.
We could
do
do
a little Jeopardy.
we could have a little.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, did anybody get that
Let's
last
see.
one?
Rambling
No.
Pitchfork has been gotten.
Okay, we got Rambling Pitchfork. What else do we have? What was it? Did anyone get the second one?
People have only gotten Rambling Pitchfork of that
Okay.
set. So should we go back
Yeah,
through?
let's go back
Okay.
through. Okay.
Again, okay, so Rambling Pitchfork
Yeah,
is
good.
this one.
Got
Good.
that one.
Thank you, Kirksey. Okay, Laurie Adams. No one has got this one yet.
Nope. This is the white petticoat,
White
and
petticoat.
she said that the byline could either be Pandemic 1918 or Pandemic 2020,
Right.
and that's where the sepia tone comes in there,
Yep.
which I think is a really very nicely composed.
It's a beautiful
picture.
photo.
Yeah.
Okay, and Sarah Pearl
Oh.
has guessed Jim Ward's.
Yes. Yes.
Jimmy Ward's.
Jim Ward's. This is brilliant.
Brilliant,
Jim Ward's.
excellent pun.
Okay, and this is a hard one, but I mean, we could each vote for who we think is the best costume here. But
Right.
I'm gonna vote for Jim Ward's.
I second
What do you
that, actually.
okay.
I think it's the punniest.
It's
so,
and it's got 3 parts
Right.
to it, 3 pictures. That obviously took some doing.
yes.
Those were all extremely good,
Extremely
though.
good.
All
Well
of
done,
them
Maggie.
were really, really good.
Yeah.
So Maggie, send us your address, or Rogan, if Maggie's not watching, send us your
Yeah.
sister's address. Tell us what she wants. I'm gonna make a little note here. Maggie has won. Okay.
Okay, I saw that Nicholas has requested the hot sauce. We
Yes.
have noted your request, Nicholas.
Yes,
All
Nicholas
good.
has the hot sauce.
Yep.
So we're running down
Yeah.
on things.
Yes. The kelp salsa is going to be the
Nobody's
last one.
gonna
left.
pick the kelp
Yeah.
salsa. Okay.
What's next?
So next, okay, we're gonna play some more tunes.
Great.
With our next guest from today. This is Aidan Connolly on fiddle. He's in Ireland. Do you remember where?
I think he said Dublin.
Is it Dublin?
Yeah, he's back in Dublin. He was in Spain for a while, but now he's back.
That's
home.
right. He was
Yeah.
in Spain. And Aidan was an extreme hit on the Trad Stars concert.
Yes.
And so I immediately invited him back to be on this session because I don't think he's been on the session yet. Has he?
I don't
think
know.
so.
I'm not sure. He might have done one appearance, but
Yeah, it was at least a while
Yeah.
ago, but he's done 2 sets for us,
Yeah.
and this is going to be his first one. So feel free to play along if you'd like.
Hello everybody, my name is Aidan Connolly here in Dublin. Very happy Halloween, and thanks very much to Caitlin for including me in this special Halloween session. Hope everybody's having a nice time. I'm going to play 3 reels. The first 2 come from the Cape Breton Scottish Fiddle Collection, published by Paul Cranford. The Cheap Meal is the name of the first one, and Lady Margaret Stewart is the second. The third reel then I got off 1960 LP of Don Messer, great Canadian fiddle player. It's called the Veterans Reel, and it was composed by John de Roche, so I hope you enjoy these.
Amazing. Peter Rahill said that this guy may be one of your top interplanetary discoveries since this all began. We actually didn't
I don't think we can
discover
take credit
him
for discovering Aidan. Yes.
He existed before Toons
Yes.
Play, but somebody did refer him to us, and I'm trying to remember who it was.
I don't actually remember how we got connected.
Was it Anne Marie Byrne?
Maybe.
I can't remember. A Toons Play participant recommended him, and we actually have gotten a whole bunch of really great recommendations throughout this whole thing, and we're open to more. If you have them, please send
Speaking
people
of
along.
recommendations, Santiago is here in the comments.
Hi, Santiago.
Hola, Santiago. ¿Cómo está?
Do people dress up as Toons in Argentina?
Probably not.
Actually, and this is not, I have to say, I give credit where credit is due. The idea of dressing up as Toons is not mine, actually. This is something that has been happening in New York sessions for a while, and I associate it with, I know that Niall O'Leary has done it in the past.
Oh, cool.
At O'Neill's session, like way back in the day. I'm sure it's been done at other ones as well. But yeah, it's not our invention, but we're happy to carry it along here. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We are going to go right into community segment number 3. Great. And we will start off with 2 videos. Oh my gosh, this first one's...
These are some of my favorites, actually.
Okay, Kurt Moongow is up first. There we go.
There we go. That looked like it hurt, actually.
It did. Like, I hope his instrument's okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Any guesses on that one?
I just was reminded of that time when we were doing Comfort Way, and one of the musicians backed up really quick, not realizing that I was behind him. We were on stage performing for the audience. Backed up. He knocked into me. I knocked into Ben Power, who was standing behind me, and it knocked Ben's whistle straight up into the roof of his mouth, and he started bleeding. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. I hope that didn't happen just now with Kurt.
It's been guessed.
Okay, great.
Tripping up the stairs.
Tripping up the stairs.
I think Michael was the first one. Michael's quick on the draw here.
He must have fast internet too.
Yeah.
Well, he does
earlier. He was bragging about his 90 words a minute. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we should have it. You and me, Michael. Let's have a contest. I'm pretty fast at the
Kevin is quite fast.
Okay.
Here's another video. This is from Laverna de Benigno. I think I got that right. Here we go.
Yes.
That's a beautiful song. I love that song.
Yes. Yeah. Now there's a song called Beeswing, which was what was playing in the background there, and there's also a tune, a hornpipe called Beeswing,
right?
Which is what I think Arthur actually wrote the email with that clip,
right.
And he said that he knows the hornpipe and he didn't know the song. And the song is one of my favorites. Alan Murray used to sing that quite a bit when I first got here.
See, Laurie Adams, I think, was the first to guess Beeswing.
Excellent. Bob Beamer says, "In come a bumblebee."
In come a bumblebee. Great. And Michael Eskin is also bragging about his internet speed.
Oh, what is
300.
it?
That's
300, baby.
Impressive.
That's great. I love it.
Michael.
Okay, so that was our second one. These are not prizes, guys, but keep guys and girls, keep telling us what you think, and you should decide this one, like which of these ones
which of these
gets
is the prize? Okay, I'll think about it.
All right, so we got
some pictures, right?
Oh, yes.
We have some pictures. Speaking of Michael, this is Michael Eskin. Beautiful costume.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. And we have Denise Martin. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes. Denise lives in Anchorage, Alaska, and we just played a session with her.
Yep.
Outside.
A
couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Before the snow came.
Here's Rogan. This is actually from a in-person Mario's
from
Halloween
a few years
ago, right?
And she said she put the picture on the left just for a little bit of an extra hint because the picture on the right is a little dark, but that should give you some idea of what she is, or perhaps who she is.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody get that one yet?
And
No. Okay.
Simona Raga.
Who's in Italy and
In
actually
Italy,
watching right now,
yes.
even though it's the middle of the night.
Yep. Good. And that's it for this one, I think.
And
right?
we should say Simona is a band.
Simona is a band, not a
She's-
tune.
Yeah, she's the
Right.
name of a band, not a tune.
Right.
Okay, so
Let's see.
let's see. Should we go back? Did anybody get? We got some of those.
I don't think anyone has guessed Michael's costume.
Piper's Despair. It's pretty good.
Good guess, but no.
Okay, well let's.
Peacock's feathers.
Peacock's feathers,
That
correct.
is correct.
That's correct.
Trixie is the first to get the peacock's feathers.
Yeah, Denise. Okay.
And
Oh, Morrison's.
Peter has got Morrison's jig. Very good.
Peter's quick.
He is quick.
Yeah. And nobody got
Nobody's gotten
Simona.
Simona's costume. Should we go
So,
visit
yeah.
these again?
Yes.
Okay.
And nobody got Michael Eskin. Yeah.
Right. So here's Simona again.
She is the band Silly Wizard,
Silly Wizard.
which is
Okay.
quite brilliant.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and here's Rogan again. This is Morrison's. Good.
Morrison's, yeah.
And the peacock's feather. Still, no one has got this one.
Well, this I don't actually know this tune, and it might be somewhat uncommon. I'm not sure.
Right.
But it is Deer in the Headlights, but he has spelled Deer Deere,
Yes.
a la his hat,
The hat.
there. Yes, Piper's Despair is pretty good
Very
too. I
clever.
like that.
I like Piper's Despair.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So we
you
have
get
to pick a winner?
You
Okay,
get to,
geez.
why don't you pick the winner
Who,
on that?
like, who are the two?
So we have Kurt tripping up the stairs, Laverna, Michael, Denise, Rogan, Simona.
Right.
You're deliberating quite a lot on this.
I'm reading. I'm seeing. I'm picking my favorite commenter here. Who got the first one?
Well, I think you should pick one of the actual people who made the costumes.
Oh, what am I picking?
Yeah.
I'm picking
the costume winner.
The costume winner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who do you
I don't
think?
know. I think Kurt's is the best.
I think Kurt.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I think
Yeah.
Kurt. So Kurt, if you're watching, you won that one, and you can select one of the remaining prizes back here from our prize shelf. Or if you don't select, we'll probably send you chocolate. That's because we have a lot
Yes.
of Alaskan chocolate. It's really good. So let us know. Okay, excellent. So we do have some more tunes. Don't worry, but I just wanted to say here that we did release a survey recently, Tunes Apply survey.
Yeah.
And many of you filled it out. About 100 people filled it out, which was way more than we thought. So thank you for doing that. Tons of good advice and comments and questions and all this sort of stuff. And we are working as quick as we can to implement some of your suggestions, including one of the ones we're going to do is to let you know a week ahead what the tunes are going to be for the next session. This is logistically difficult, but we're going to do it because I do understand it's good to be able to practice or even learn a few tunes before the session happens. So we're going to make that happen. We also asked your advice on what day of the week you prefer this session to be on, because as we approach the holidays, all bets are off with scheduling,
Right.
and we've got Thanksgiving and things like that. So if you didn't get a chance to let us know that, we'd love to hear from you. You can just put it in the comments. The top choices right now are Monday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
So there you go. You can tell us what you like. Also, if you prefer every week or every other week, we're interested in that. We were thinking of going with every other week, but then the comments from the survey said every week. So now we're not sure.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And as of right now, as of this moment, we are not doing a session next week because the election is taking over everything.
Yes.
So we were not planning on it, but just today we were thinking, well, maybe it would be good to do a session just to get us all together and out of that bubble. So if you have
Yeah.
any advice on that, let us know as well. We can throw
If
something
you want
together.
a session next Thursday, let us know.
Yes,
we
we
might be
can-
able to pull one together.
We can absolutely pull one together if
Yeah.
you guys want. Okay, so that's all I have for now. I'll put the survey link in the comments in case anybody wants to fill it out who hasn't yet. We appreciate it very much.
Bob
Okay,
Weaver says every day.
Bob, though we would love to do that,
Yeah.
we can't.
Yes.
We
Too
would
much.
go crazy.
Too much.
2 times a week was about as much as we
Yeah, it
could
was as much
we
as
could manage there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move on to some more tunes, which you can play along with. This is Andrew Finn Magill and Alan Murray. Both these guys have been on the session many times. And Finn has some news, which is that he had a baby.
Yeah.
Finn didn't.
Oh.
He
Finn's
didn't
wife
birth
did.
the baby.
Yeah.
His wife had a baby. And so we weren't sure if he would be able to play on session, but he found a moment to step away. and they have created some amazing tunes. Here we go.
Hi everybody, Finn here in Asheville, North Carolina.
And Alan over in St. Louis.
And we are thrilled to be asked by our pals Caitlin and Chris at our dear old Tune Supply to be a part of this special spooky Halloween edition of the Tune Supply virtual sessions. So we're going to play 3 very spooky jigs for you now. They are Anthony Frawley's, John Brady's, and Tell Her I Am. And we'll play these 3, 3, and 2. The keys are G, A minor, and G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy Halloween.
Woo! Woo! What are you wearing?
What?
What are you wearing?
Nothing.
Something happened to your nose.
What are you talking about?
Oh, is it your mouth? Something happened to your mouth. What is that? Oh, it must be a Toon costume that Chris is wearing. Oh, there you go. Okay, this is perhaps our weirdest costume. It required me to buy on Amazon. Buy on Amazon. Apparently, you can buy feet on Amazon that you practice doing nails on. And that's what that is. And then I cut the toes off. And I told Alan Murray that while I was trying to search for fake toes on Amazon, I came to a listing for a book called The Bun in Her Oven.
Oh, yes.
Which is a romance novel about bakers.
Yes.
Anyways, that is nothing to do with anything, but just the strange roads you go down to participate in the Halloween session.
Kathleen Farrell has already guessed it.
What? I thought that was going to be hard.
Mouth of the toe beak.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Get
Kathleen.
it? Mouth of the toe beak.
Wow, that was fast.
That was very fast. I'm impressed.
Wow, I thought, okay, Kathleen, so that's a prize-winning guess right there. You can tell us what you'd like. I'm
What's
extremely
left?
impressed.
There's salmon jerky, kelp salsa,
Kelp salsa.
or chocolate, or a CD, or a moose calendar.
Oh, the
right?
moose calendar, yes, and a CD.
Don't forget about the moose calendar. That's very valuable.
Yes, it is actually.
It is.
It's a special edition that came in the Anchorage newspaper.
Yeah.
You can't even buy it.
You can't. It's special
No,
edition.
it's very special. Okay, so we're gonna do a few more. This is actually segment number 4, which is the end of, not the end of the session. Don't go anywhere. But the end of all the submissions from you guys. So hopefully you've been keeping track of who you're going to vote for. These are your last contestants. So we actually have 3 videos to start with. First one is Lauren Maiko.
That actually might be my favorite video of the night.
I think that's great, and it's especially great because, well, one, because she sent it to us, which I know takes a lot of bravery to send a video at all. But we have all been there.
Yes.
Where you start playing a tune that you think you know, and then you don't. I've done it on the session actually a number of times. Okay, did anybody get that? Mouse in the Mug.
Many people have gotten it. Let's see. Who was the first one?
That's funny because that's not a tune I think of as being really common.
Michael Eskin again.
Michael Eskin,
wow.
with his fast internet.
With the fast internet.
It's the fast internet.
Combine that with the 90 words a minute.
Yes. But a ton of people actually got that one. And TJ has spelled it mouse.
Okay.
Good job, TJ.
Right.
I hope everybody knows that TJ and I have a joking relationship.
Yes.
We're like brother and sister.
Yeah.
We mess with each other from time to time. Okay, great. Mouse in the Mug. These are not prize winning again. These are just for fun guesses. Let's move on to our second video from Richard Halford.
Very clever. Very clever, Richard Halford.
Very, very
excellent.
Very clever.
Yeah, I like
wow. So I was saying to Chris before we started, I was worried that perhaps people who had not been to the in-person Halloween session might not understand the extent to which we go with the costumes.
Yeah.
And I did not have to worry at all about that.
People went all out. We're so impressed.
All
so
out right away.
Everyone.
And I hope that if we can do this in person next year, that some of you folks who are not from New York can come because
it's a good time.
It's this good, but better.
Yeah.
It's great. Okay, so did anybody guess that one?
A bunch of people did. Let's see. Who was the first?
Oh, Kathleen got it there. I don't know if she was the first. It's Napoleon Bonaparte crossing the Alps, shortened to Boney crossing the Alps.
I think Kathleen was the first. Yeah.
Excellent,
well
Kathleen.
Done, Kathleen.
Okay, so she already selected the moose calendar. Good.
Okay. We have another video, right?
Yes, one more video.
Okay,
This is our last video submission from you all. So this is from Sarah Pearl.
Okay.
Yay! Woo! Okay, Sarah did send us a picture and a video.
Yes.
And she said we could use the video, but we could never speak of it again if we did.
Okay.
And Sarah, that was amazing.
It was really well done.
Really amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and we could not figure out your costume, Sarah, when we were trying to figure it out. I had to actually cheat and look it up. This is a good one and a lot of puns.
Yes.
Going on here. Did anybody get it?
Laura Johnson.
Oh, wow. Excellent. Woo. That was a hard one.
So the tune is Top of Cork Road.
Yeah, it's
clever.
Very clever, very clever. And that tune has another name, which I think I might have known it by the other name. It's like a person's name.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. Sarah, that was quite excellent. Okay. So we have 3 more picks that are entries in the contest. First one is Ruby Hoy.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just take a few seconds to look at this one. This one is a classic at the Halloween session, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Ruby Hoy.
Okay, here's Sharon Munkow.
Okay, now this, I suspected I had this one, but I wasn't sure. And the key here, I'm just going to give you a hint because it's hard. You got to look at what's on her shirt. It's a little hard to see, but you got to look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Colleen Deary
This
sent this
is
in.
so
We love
good.
this one. This is lovely.
This is a common tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody probably knows this one. Okay, and then we have 2 pictures which are not part of the contest, but that are Halloween related, so we're showing them. And these are from Sally Anderson. She said she went on a vacation back when we could go on trips and vacations to Europe and stayed out listening to music and going to pubs and everything for, I think, a week or something like that. She got back to her home and she had to immediately go back to doing things with her family. And this is what she felt like once she got back because she had had so much fun. I like the giant Guinness glass there. Okay, and this is a friend that visited her pumpkin. You can see there on his eyeball a little lizard. And she told me the scientific name of the lizard, and I've forgotten. But she said the lizard just hung out on the pumpkin the whole time. Okay.
We have some guesses here.
Okay, what do we have?
Let's see.
Palm Sunday.
I think Palm Sunday. Yeah, several people got Palm Sunday, right?
Yes, that Sharon's costume was Palm Sunday. She had an ice cream sundae on her shirt.
Close. Palm hair, Peter. Very close. But it looks like Michael Eskin again was first.
Oh man, maybe Michael Eskin has a time machine?
He might.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, and then somebody got Emer Friel, I think, was the only one who connected the Banshee with the lilting.
Oh.
It's the lilting Banshee.
Yes.
Not just the Banshee.
The lilting Banshee. Yep. And then did anybody get Ruby Hoy's? They must have.
I don't think anyone got it.
Really?
Let's
show
go back.
show the picture again because it's what's hanging on her necklace. We actually thought it was toes, like dried up toes, which is not. So those are figs around her neck there. So the tune is Fig for a Kiss.
Fig for a Kiss.
And we've had that one a number of times at the in-person session.
I'll show these one more time so you can, for your voting in the future. This is Sharon with Palm Sunday. Mm-hmm. And Colleen with the lilting Banshee.
Amazing.
That's a great one.
Okay. So, and the Mouse at a Peak, we already talked about the winner. I had that on my list. We have to vote for the best submission from that.
Right,
that's a hard one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to go with Richard Halford. Sarah Pearl's good. Oh, no, Sarah already won.
Sarah already won one, yeah.
I think that was
Richard,
really...
oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
What do you think?
Probably because you get, I was going to say the Lilting Banshee was also excellent.
It's very good, yeah.
But I think you get extra credit for submitting a video.
Yeah, I did say in the email there was extra
yeah.
credit.
So I think, yeah, I'm in agreement. It's
Okay.
Richard.
Great. So Richard Halford, you've won for this section. So tell us what you want of the remaining items here. I'm going to make a note so I don't forget.
Yeah.
And, okay, so I think that's all the submissions, right?
That is all of the submissions, yes.
Cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a link in the chat during this next set, and that is the voting link. We haven't actually tried voting before on here, so I'm hoping that my link works.
Hopefully.
But you'll be taken to a place where you can vote for your favorite costume. Now, you can vote as much as you want. So
Yep.
I don't know if you can submit it more than once, but you could vote for literally everybody if you
Vote
wanted
early,
to.
vote often.
Yeah. So, and then we'll be tallying those up, or the internet will be tallying them for the grand prize prizes, which will be awarded at the end. If you arrive late, the grand prizes are number 1, Mario's scones sent to your house.
Yep.
Number 2, $35 gift certificate, and number 3 also to the Toon Supply store. And for $35 you can get any of the T-shirts, or you can get a yes. Here, this is our new color of T-shirt, by the way.
Blue color,
the
yeah.
blue color. It's very nice. Or perhaps preferably, maybe you could get a personalized gift performance from any of the artists on our roster.
Yeah.
70 folks. Yeah. So there you go. Those are the prizes. So our last little segment. Oh no, it's not our last one.
A couple more.
A couple more.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one is. Oh, I know why I wasn't going to put the votes in yet, because this segment you guys got to figure out the costumes.
Oh, there's more costumes to come. Right.
This is
That's
the
right.
the last one. Okay, so it's not, the link is not going to be here yet, because you have to watch this video and try to figure out what these two names are. Now, this happened at Mario's last night.
Yep.
A couple folks got together, socially distanced, as you'll see, and played a few tunes. So this is a set that you can play along with. There are 4 common tunes, and while you're watching, see if you can figure out what each of them is dressed as, and enjoy being at the real Mario's.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was saying earlier when Chris was editing that video, it's unusual to hear a whole bunch of people laughing together
Yeah.
now. Like when I heard that on the video, I just felt joyous.
Yeah.
I don't know. We aren't hearing that much. Anyways, that was great. And that's what Mario's looks like now. Usually it would be packed full
Packed
of
with people. Yeah.
But only a few folks last night for social distancing. As you can see there, the vibe in Mario's is really cool. She's got a beautiful mural on the back wall. Reminds me of like a concert hall or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And she's got a baby grand piano.
Yep.
And there's also, I don't know if you could see it in the video, but there's a disco ball.
Right.
Which is throwing all those colors off. And actually...
To really recreate the Mario's vibe, we have a miniature disco ball, of course.
Mimi gave me a miniature. Oh, that looks cool.
Looks good, yeah.
Mimi gave me this a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's so I am never feeling alone in my house.
Yes.
I always feel like I'm at Mario's.
Okay, so the costumes
Yeah.
were, I think most of them were guessed, if not all of them.
I think
Maybe
the
not
two on
Rogan's,
the
yeah.
side that were hard to tell. Yeah.
So let's see, it was Sporting Patty.
Sporting Patty, which I didn't
Right.
get
She's a good
actually, so
one.
that's good. Yeah.
And there was the Mermaid.
Yeah.
Right?
So Sporting Patty was Nicholas Fitzgerald.
Nicholas, yeah.
The Mermaid is a song that TJ sings.
Yes.
We're just gonna leave it there because it's racy.
Yeah.
As was the costume.
Yes.
But it was
It was,
great.
yeah.
I mean, the entrance that Heather made into the bar was really spectacular. So that's Heather Cole with the Mermaid. Who was next?
There was Christmas Eve. That was
Anne-Marie,
Anne-Marie,
yep.
right? And then there was...
James.
Oh, this is a good... I don't know if anyone got that, actually.
Yes, somebody did. Sally
okay.
Brennan got it.
The tune is Frank's.
Yeah.
But my favorite alternate title... I have to find it because I
Michael
forgot
Eskin.
it. Do you remember it?
The Dog in the
Dog
Mustard.
in the Mustard.
The Dog in
Yes.
the Mustard. So good.
Okay, and then there was... Felicia was Kitty's Wedding.
Kitty's Wedding. Now there are a bunch of wedding tunes,
Right.
but she had the cat ears on, so it's Kitty's Wedding, and that's her actual wedding dress.
Cool.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last two on the side you couldn't see very well because of the angle and the light.
Right.
But in the corner was Rogan McCallie, also known as Morrison's. You might have seen her
Right.
earlier, and she was the Worn Torn Petticoat. She had a white petticoat on. I think she was the Worn Torn Petticoat or the white petticoat. I can't remember.
Don't know.
Well, she can tell us. And then TJ was Timmy Clifford's. And he had the Clifford the Big Red Dog on, which we've seen at previous Mario's events.
Yes,
as well.
that has made an appearance before.
Great.
Cool.
Okay, so we have a poem today from Mimi and also from Amos, and Amos is dressed as a tune. Amos is the dog.
Yep.
So let's go hear from Mimi and Amos.
Mario's friends, an especially bad poem for Halloween. If rolling waves out on the ocean change sunny sail to scary notion, hold hands with friends, even those remote, to get you through it, note by note. Hope you're all keeping safe and wearing your mask the proper way. Please vote and chip into the box if you can, and eat your kibble. Take care. Bye.
Yes. Applause for Amos.
That
was a great poem.
Yeah, and the artwork actually, I didn't.
Yeah, that was involved.
It is involved. It's on the back and the front of the couch.
Yeah.
Wow. So Amos is a tune. There's a couple of tunes Amos could be, and actually I don't think Mimi said which one it technically was, but I'm gonna guess I know the answer to this one. Did anybody guess? Not yet. Okay.
Not yet,
okay.
yeah. She did say
Rolling
the
Waves.
name of the tune. Yeah.
Rolling Waves. Did she say it?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it. Okay, Rolling
It was
Waves.
part of the poem.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening because I was focused on Amos, as I usually am. Thank you
or
to
I guess
Amos.
it also could be out on the ocean.
Could be out in the ocean.
Yeah.
Either one, or any
Either
other number of. It could be Captain of the Rocks.
Yeah.
There's a few. Okay, so make sure you contribute. The poem, it has become a form of art in this session, but in its original context in Mario's, it was the halfway point at which time we passed the box around, and that's where people put contributions into the box, because Mario's is actually a self-funded session, which is unusual. In fact, I don't know any other session that does it this way, and we all pay the leaders ourselves. And since we are reverting to our original model where we pay the leaders, we are not the leaders anymore, we're just hosting. Yep. That is slightly more expensive for us to put on. So any contributions you make would be much appreciated, and we send that money over to our guests. We got 6 of them tonight.
6 guests tonight, yeah.
Yeah. There is, somebody asked also if we would bring back the weekly membership option, which we had back when we were doing our twice a week. It is actually already there on DonorBox. If you click the link over where you put in how much you're going to contribute, there's 3 buttons. There's a daily, not daily. There's not a daily. Sorry.
Daily contributions.
There's a one-time, weekly, and monthly. So if you did want to set one up, it's actually all rolled into that.
It defaults to a one-time.
It defaults to daily. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. But
defaults
super
to-
easy if you want to set up a weekly contribution
Yes.
or whatever you feel you can do.
Yes, and easy to stop it as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got one more set.
Before we do that, I want to
yes.
point out there's one costume that we forgot to introduce.
Oh, yes.
Which is
Nobody saw it, actually.
Nobody has noticed it. It's probably pretty hard to see because it's in the background.
Here, I'll bring it up.
Our bird, our pigeon Toast.
This does require remembering the name of this bird, which people might have forgotten.
Right.
The name of the bird is Toast.
And that is the costume.
There you go. That is
That's
not a
it.
tune.
It's not just a tune. That's just Toast's costume.
It's just a really silly costume.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm sure you know what that is, and there's extra punniness because of
Avocado.
this guy here, or girl. We're not sure. Avocado was showing the back of the costume, by the way, here. Okay, so we've got one more set here, and then...
We have 2 more sets.
Oh, 2 more sets.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have 2 more sets.
We have 2 more sets. But we're almost done.
But we're almost done, and this is the point where I'm going to put the link in the comments for voting, because
Yes.
we've now finished off all of our tunes, and so you can go ahead and click. This is going to be in the chat, and that's the only place I can put it. I guess I could add it to the soundboard.
Yeah.
I'm hoping everybody can access the chat. I'm going to put it in there, and if I have time, I'll throw it over on the soundboard page as well, which is tune.supply/sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go ahead and vote, and please do, so we know who to award those grand prizes to.
So vote quickly, because we're going to announce the winner right at the end of the session.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's 2 more sets, and we'll announce the winner.
Okay.
So this is a Mary O's virtual session debut happening here. Jimmy Keane on accordion with Marta Cook accompanying, and they're not a tune, but they're a theme, an idea, something like that. So you can guess if you'd like. Here we go.
3 jigs, the bride's favorite, Sixpenny money, and Paidín and Rafferty's. Oh, okay, G, D, and D, I think. Yeah, something like that. What the hell?
That was startling.
I knew it was going to happen.
I
got
knew it was
startled.
happening and I still got startled.
Marta's string broke right there.
Perfect, at the perfect moment.
The funny thing is she didn't get startled, which made me think that maybe it happens all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happens all the time on harps or not. It must. Anyways, that was so good. We also think that that's our first piano accordion.
I think so, yeah.
And it's amazing.
Sounds great.
I haven't played with Jimmy in real life, but I hope it happens. Okay, so I'm in my last costume. Chris has one more. This is the dress I wore to the Tonys, but it doesn't fit anymore because I gained 10 COVID pounds in Alaska, so it's not actually zipped up in the back. But the idea is that I'm wearing a garment. The name of the garment is in the punny costume. Here's the other part of my costume here. This is my place where I store my money. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to open it up here and show you. So I use the key and the lock. I got some money in here. Okay, you could call this like a bank, like my personal bank.
Yeah.
That I use my my lock. Anybody getting it yet?
No.
This one's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
It's really a stretch. Even for me, it's a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, that dress is really fancy. You might even call it like a gown.
It is a gown. I actually wore this to the night where Come From Away was competing in the Tonys, and we didn't win. Yeah. Oh well, we didn't win Best Musical, but it is. It's kind of like a gown. Okay, well let's just put this aside, and you guys can keep guessing this really ridiculous costume while we do one thing with our instruments here. It happens to be Mary O's birthday, which we just found out today. Thank you, Mimi, for reminding us. And so we wanted to play Happy Birthday for Mary. I don't know if she's watching, but hopefully she is. And we're going to play it in the key of G if you want to play along or sing along with us. All right. Okay. And remember that Happy Birthday doesn't start on the letter of the key. So the first letter, or the first note is going to be D. Okay.
So starting on G?
No, starting in D in the key of G. Okay, here we go. 3, 4. Good version of Happy Birthday.
Who?
On fiddle. Tony DeMarco.
Oh,
have you heard it?
I don't think so.
It's fancy. Yeah. It's got all the extra doodads, which I tried there, but I failed on the extra. You were better with the extra doodads. Anyways, Happy Birthday, Mary.
Yes. And the tune has been guessed. By a number of people, but I think the first one to get it was Colleen.
Colleen?
I think.
Okay, I think that deserves a prize because
Colleen Deary was the first to get Banks of Lochauna.
Great. So, Colleen, tell us what you want from the remaining prize board, or we'll send you chocolate if we don't hear from you.
Yes.
Okay, Banks of Lochauna. Yeah, that was a big stretch.
Hope everyone is voting.
Oh yeah, the voting is open.
Voting is open, and the link has been put in the comments a number of times. We'll put it in when we can as well.
Yes, and I actually managed to get it up on the website just in the last 5 seconds there.
Right. So if you for some reason you can't see the chat or the comments, you can go here. I'm going to put this up.
This is the soundboard where you can find all sorts of exciting things.
Yeah. You can just type. You can't click this. Here, I'll make it bigger. You can't click that, but you can type that into your browser, and that you will eventually find the voting link.
It's right at the top. It's the first thing. It says vote for your favorite Halloween costume. Just click on that link. I hope the voting is working because I didn't check it.
Nobody has complained about the voting, so either nobody's tried to vote or it's working.
Good. Okay, so we have one more set from a guest tonight. But before we do that, on the subject of Mary, it is her birthday. If you are in New York, please stop by if you can to visit her and have a shepherd's pie or a Guinness or some wine or some French fries. She is open. She has been open this whole time. Avenue A and East 3rd Street. If you're not in New York, or if you are, you can order scones from Mary through the interwebs, and she can ship to anywhere in Alaska. Sorry.
She can, actually.
She can ship.
Or the whole country if you don't happen to live in Alaska.
I've got Alaska on the brain. She can ship anywhere in the U.S., including Alaska, which she has done.
Yes.
And also, I mentioned a couple weeks ago that we, being the Marios community, is starting a little initiative, which I'm going to just tell you about for 30 seconds because it's not ready to go yet. But I have to read my paper because Sarah gave me notes to read, actually,
Great.
and I want to make sure I get it right. So some Marios regulars are working on an initiative to allow the Marios community and friends to support Marios business while many of us cannot go there in person or go often, by buying meals for other people in need, either for financial or safety reasons. So she and us are partnering with some organizations so that you folks and us can buy meals from Mary, which will then go to people in need.
Yep.
So we're helping the community and Mary and doing something good in this crazy time. And we will have more details for you on that shortly. Okay, I hope I got that all right, Sarah. Tell me if I didn't. We're calling it food supply. Tentatively, we're calling it food supply.
Food supply,
yeah.
That's great. I realized we forgot to announce the theme of the harp and accordion set.
Did anybody get
that? No, I don't think anyone got it.
I didn't get it either.
I didn't get it.
It's heaven and hell. Yes. And I guess Marta is heaven with the angelic harp, and hell is accordions. I didn't know this.
Well, yeah.
Is that a thing?
I guess.
Okay, and I don't.
I like it. I think.
I like it. I don't think it's a tune name that I know of.
No.
But anyways, heaven and hell was the theme of that last set from Jimmy and Marta. Okay, one last set from the guest artist. Keep voting. I'll put the link in the comments again. This is Aidan again with one more set of tunes for you guys to play along to. Here we go.
Now I'm going to chance 3 jigs: Apples in Winter, The Ship in Full Sail. There's a 2-part version of that one. And then the last one is a Cape Breton jig called Farrell to Catawba, composed by Peter McPhee, and I learned it off the playing of the great Jerry Holland. So these you go.
That was really good. I can't get over how amazing Aidan is. We should try to get him here for a concert. But what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just I'm milling this grain here. Oh, it looks like there's some nasty bugs in there, though.
See if they can.
Do you want one of these?
No, I don't. You should show the camera though.
Got these. There's these nasty little grubs in there. Ew.
Oh, there's a lot of them actually. I thought there was only going to be one of them, but there's quite a few.
Oh well.
Oh,
toss that out, I guess.
Somebody got it. Excellent. Don McIntyre got it.
Good.
Excellent. Don, did Don win yet?
I don't know.
Don, if you didn't win yet, you are the final winner of one of these nice presents up here.
I'm not sure what's left.
Well, the kelp is left.
Kelp salsa.
The kelp sauce is
and
left.
And the salmon jerky is left, I think.
Oh yeah, salmon jerky. Now Don, I think, has Alaska ties, so he might be over the Alaska stuff. I don't know. My CD is left, and various chocolates are left as well. Okay, good job, Don. Thank you, Chris. Yes. That was great. That hat's from a previous costume.
Yes, I've got a lot of use out of that.
Yeah. What costume was that?
That was from The Wind That Shakes the Barley.
Yes, when you were the wind.
Barley.
Oh, you were the barley. I was the wind. That's right. That was a good one too. Okay, so the voting is going pretty well here. We have a tie right now, so keep voting.
Keep voting if you haven't. We'll put the link one more time into the chat.
Let me grab that link one more time here. I should have had it ready. Copy link. Okay, I'm putting that in the chat, and don't forget it's over on the soundboard as well as if you can't access the chat. Yes. Great. Okay, a couple more things before we announce the winner. One is it's getting towards the holidays. I know I'm the seller of Tune Supply now. We do have the option to buy performances from 70 folks on our roster, which is my favorite thing to do actually, because it gets work and money into artists' hands. Yep. I know the t-shirts are awesome. I know
they're beautiful.
Anna Colleton designed them,
soft.
And they're very soft. But think about that as a eco-friendly, COVID-friendly gift for any music lovers in your family.
Great gifts for the holidays.
Excellent. Okay, and then one last thing. I was talking to Rogan last night. She had on the women's t-shirt, and she reminded me that the original women's t-shirt that we sold was really small, and we did put a notice in the listing, but it was like 2 sizes too small. If you got a t-shirt that is too small for you, I don't want you to just have a t-shirt that you're not going to wear. So please get in touch, and we'll figure something out. We actually complained to the company about those way too small women's shirts. Yeah. So just let us know if that's the case.
So we have a few of the new women's, the normal sized women's V-necks, and we have these unisex shirts as well. Yeah,
you just have to order 2 sizes up basically, which is dumb. Whoever thought of that? That's dumb. Okay, so we're gonna play one more set of tunes with you all before we announce the winner. Okay. And the last set features tunes that we were tonight. Banks of Loch Gauna, the one we just had. Good. Miller's Maggot, the one Chris just was, and Mouth of the Tobeak. Good. Which we weren't going to show you again because it's kind of scary. I think I'm going to have bad dreams about that one.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And this is slightly strange tune set. It's 2 jigs into a reel, and the change is bumpy, but I'm going to try to get us through it. You can help me. Great. Just keep going if I mess up. Yeah. 2 times each. Oh, I'm all tangled. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay? Yeah. Chris is the chord manager in our house. Okay, B minor to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4. was great. Now that we're back in the land where it's 10 p.m., I'm a little worried about our neighbors.
Yeah, the neighbors probably didn't like that, actually.
Yeah, I was trying to play a little soft, but then it got too exciting at the end. I had to bring it up. In Alaska, the session was from 4 to 6
in the afternoon,
and then we went off and did other things afterwards.
Like,
but
right, nicely in the middle of the day.
Yeah, it's nighttime now.
Yep.
Anyways, okay, so let's go see what the voting holds. Okay.
Should we have a drum roll before we announce?
Well, I
think everyone can actually see the results.
Yes,
right?
they can. That's true, unless you're not voting. But let me see. Okay.
Do you need to refresh it, or?
We have a tie for the first two. That's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to refresh just once. Yeah. Get your votes in. Okay, we're going to give you like 30 seconds more to get your votes in while I do my last thing soon. Oh, drum roll. Okay.
We're going to need a few drum rolls to cover the 30 seconds.
Well, that's good because we have a lot of drum rolls. So, number 1, vote for Halloween, which you're doing right now.
Right.
Number 2, vote for the president of the U.S.
Everything else that you can vote for.
Yes, that's on Tuesday. I'm sure you've heard. It's been in the news that there's a vote happening.
Vote on Tuesday or before. Most states are doing early voting.
Yes, you can probably vote right now.
In New York, you can vote right now.
Yes, maybe not right now, at this minute, but
like tomorrow morning, you can go vote.
Yeah, so make sure you're voting for the president. Okay, and then contribute a few bucks if you can to the link above Dr. Gilbert's. If you don't get that joke, you got to go back to the beginning, when I was a dinosaur. Contribute to the box if you can, so we can pay all of our wonderful leaders tonight. Okay, should we announce winner?
Sure. Should we have another drum roll?
Yeah, it hasn't changed, so that's good. That's really good. I thought there was more to that one.
No, that one's it.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay, this is great.
So there's a two-way tie, it looks like, right?
Yes, but so there's 3 top prizes.
Right.
There's a 2-way tie for first, so I'm not sure who should we just assign?
Maybe we should just assign them.
Okay, so at the top of my page, we're just going to go with that. Hag with the Money, Kelly Manley, has won this year.
Kelly Manley, well done.
Woo!
Hag with the Money.
I voted for that one too. Yeah, that's very good.
That's a good one.
So that's Mario's scones sent to anywhere in the country. Now, if for some reason you're allergic to scones or something like that, we can switch you with somebody else. But you've got the scones as of now, Kelly. Mm-hmm. Second place, actually tied, but second place on my screen, Colleen Deary with the Lilting Banshee.
Woo!
Woo! Oh.
Hold on, let me get you a sound effect.
This is anticlimactic because there's no sound effect. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Woo! Okay.
There was 2 woos for you.
Excellent. Okay, and third place with Tripping Up the Stairs, which I also voted for, is Kurt Mooncow.
Yeehaw!
Yeah. So for those 3 folks, Kelly Manley, Colleen Deary, and Kurt Mooncow, you got to get in touch with us so we can get you your prizes, which are some Tune Supply gift cards and the scones. Okay, and for anybody else who I said won a prize, you know who you are. You have to send me your email address. Sorry, you got to send me your mailing address. Because otherwise I can't get you your prizes.
Yes, and our email address, if you don't know it, is tunes@tune.supply.
There's no .com. Tunes.
I'll put it on the screen here.
Great. Okay. And excellent job, everybody who had a costume. It's very even actually at the top, like 6 or 8. A very, very close competition here.
So let us know if you are a winner. Let us know where to send your prize and which prize you prefer. If you haven't already, let us know what prize you want.
Yes, and we'll send you something.
Something.
Okay, so for next week, as of right now, there's no session. We will think about it, and if we do want to do an impromptu session, which we could, we'll send it to you in the mailing list. So please make sure you're on the mailing list. It's down there in the description of this video if you want to sign up. There's 400 people on the list, so I'm hoping that everybody's there. But if you're not, please get on it, and we'll let you know about next Thursday. It may be good for our psyches.
We may need it.
I thought for a moment that we shouldn't do it because of that reason, but now maybe we should. Okay, so we'll let you know about that. The following week, we're starting on our winter schedule, which is back to our normal 2 leaders plus special guests. Mm-hmm. And the 2 leaders that we're getting started off with are Emerald Ray, incredible fiddle player out of Boston, and Callum Bell on guitar, who I have never met, but like many people on Tune Supply, I haven't met, but he sounds great. And the theme is Hopeful Signs. You can do with it what you want. Mm-hmm. No political.
Hopefully we'll have some hopeful signs by that point.
Yes, we shall see. Let's keep politics out of it just because this is a music venue. But hopeful signs is the theme. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Do you want to say thanks?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
we had
things
a lot of
to
special
remember.
guests, so thanks to everyone. Marta and Devin and Aidan Connolly all the way from Ireland, and Andrew Finn Magill and Alan Murray
And Jimmy
Keane
making his debut.
And was that it?
I think so. 6. That was 6.
Yeah.
And huge thank you to all of you for participating. I wish we didn't have to do this online. I really do. But we made the best of it, and I think it was more successful than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Highly successful.
Especially thank you to everybody who sent videos in. I know how tough that is. All of us musicians have just been performing via video for the last 7 months. It is nerve-wracking, psychologically scarring, all these sorts of things.
We have some good outtakes, actually, of
of
recordings that we might post at some point.
We should post some of those.
Enjoy them.
Yes. Yeah. But thank you for being a part of this. And usually I say we'll see you next week, and this feels weird to say I'm not sure if we'll see you, but we will let you know. And if nothing else, we'll see you in 2 weeks for Emerald Session. Please vote and stay safe, all of that sort of stuff. It'll maybe be a different world when we see you next. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All and I guess that's it. Happy Halloween.
All right. Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye.